Good morning and welcome back for another Class 2 video today. So it's a little bit different. Today I'm in Prometheus, which is mixed truck normally, and it's a 26 ton. I believe it's meant to be like a Class 1 unit connected to a rigid, supposedly, type thing. I don't know. But yeah, it's rear axle as well, so it's rear steered. So when we go around corners, that back wheel there does turn. So I need to bear that in mind when going around corners today. So far I'm booked in for 2 jobs at the moment. I've got one in Salford and the other one in Woolston, both time deliveries. So the first one is 7:45 and the second one is 10 AM. So it should be all right. I've only got 5 pallets for the first one, 3 pallets for the second one. Who knows after that? And according to the sat-nav, due to get there 7:30. Arrived here now at our first location in Salford. I've been here for about half hour at the moment, sitting on the bay. Looks like not much of a rush at the moment, but unfortunately I am, because I've still got to get back to Warrington, to Woolston, for our 10 o'clock delivery, and the time is now 8:30. It'll probably take about 40 minutes to get to Woolston, where we need to be, so I need to be leaving here ideally 9:20, the latest. That's right, oh, I've got plenty of time. What am I on about? But the hour is me thinking I'm going to be a bit more of a rush than what I actually am. Still on green light, they haven't touched it yet though, so hopefully it won't take too long. Managed to get here okay, except for a little bit of a police incident up at the top of the road. So I had to like divert around the building site area where it was all getting a bit tight, but it wasn't too bad. Got onto the bay as well straight away, so not queuing up there. I've got to go back to our depot, get loaded up for a second run, and I think it's in Kirby. I've got one drop around Kirby area, and it's the same place where I was waiting for like 4 hours at one time. So hopefully we'll be in a rigid, not as many pallets, it might be a little bit quicker, but we'll be in a Friday, it could be another 3 or 4 hour wait a little bit later on, so I'm hoping it's not that bad. I've just put destination in for my next job, and yep, 40 minutes I'm looking at to get there, 19 miles away. An hour and a half later, it's now 9:30, and we've currently left our place we've just been doing delivery for. Sorry if the camera's got a little bit of a shake and audio might not be as good. Obviously I'm in a different truck at the moment, so I'll try my best to try and place the camera somewhere you've got a good view when driving around, as well as good audio hopefully. Due to get there for 10 o'clock on the next one over at Woolston Grange. So I just need to try and get to the 602 and then drive down 62 straight down to the M6 and then come off there at Woolston. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long, traffic wise that is anyway.
After 1,000 feet, turn right.
Sat nav. It's the end of this road where the police incident was, so I'm hoping this is back open now. I don't know if I can see it. Oh no, it's still closed. Great. How am I going to go down? Even pedestrians can't even go down. So I wonder what has happened, because it's closed off quite a big area. Well, Salford for you. Now, is there another way that I can actually get from going this way back towards the motorway? So which, yeah, I think if I do a left, I might be able to go around.
Turn back at the roundabout, taking the
I've got to be careful, weight limits, etc. as well. I think the only way I can really do it is if I do a right up here, because this is where I came from last time. So I was down this junction over here, that's where I came from. Sat nav's on a little bit of a wobble because it's trying to tell me to go one way. And I'm driving a complete different route.
Take the next left.
Let's hope there's not weight limits down this way. Causing absolute havoc it is.
Calculating route.
That road being closed.
Right. Then turn right. Calculating route.
I'm still having a go at me.
After 500 feet, turn sharp right.
No, I'm not doing a sharp right. I'm not doing a sharp right this way. I'm gonna go straight down.
After 100 feet, turn
That's where my
sharp
driver's
right.
sensors kick in to think which way could be the best way to go. Yeah, so if we go right up here, that road should take me down towards the East Lancs. So I may have to go down East Lancs instead. I'm dropping on 602 for now. Which isn't too bad. Come to the end. And I can get back to the motorway actually this way as well. So I believe this is the East Lancs Road just here now.
After 100 feet, turn left.
Yep, turn left in a second. Yeah, it is. Here's the East
After
Lancs.
300 feet, keep
I'm alright. I know where I'm going now. At least it didn't send me down like the housing estates and stuff. I'm glad for that. It feels really weird still driving a Class 2 though. Not driven one for about 6 months or so, at least. Because this one's got an extra couple of feet on the back as well. Just needs to be careful of that extra swing whilst going around corners. And with the rear steering as well, that affects the turn quite a bit. I'm always like extra cautious, know when turning. Always worried about taking the car out. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that whilst you're driving around. I don't know why, but this car in front is doing 44 miles per hour on the motorway. What are you playing at, buddy? At least do 50. At least do 50. Do you know how dangerous it is when you're doing 45 miles per hour on a 70 miles per hour road? It's absolutely ridiculous, this. Oblivious. Now I don't like ranting, I really don't, you know what I mean, I try and keep myself positive as I can, but my word, when you're driving on a motorway which is cleared like this and you're doing 44 miles per hour, there's something wrong. It needs to get off the road. They need to get off. Ran over. But you get where I'm coming from, don't you? It's my biggest pet hate, it really is. Because as a truck driver, I've got to then try and overtake that vehicle, go into the fast lane, which is then going to cause a hazard for another car that's doing 70 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour faster than what I would be if I'm at 40 miles an hour to overtake. It's just making more hazards on the road we don't need to be. Ran over. Managed to get here for 10 o'clock, just in time. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm having an absolute nightmare trying to reverse this. Because it's got a rear steel axle, as I mentioned quite a few times. It just feels a little bit weird when you're trying to reverse. It turns sharper than I would expect. Bit of Vercor handed in. Now, let's see how long it takes to unload 3 pallets at this place. And 1 hour later, 3 pallets are now removed. I've got to say, for a Class 2 vehicle, as you can see, it's a real big cab. You've got a real good sized bed. I think it's bigger than the bed I've got in mine. Like the width of it. Good size. Quick little pit stop over to Tesco Express just on East Lancs. And I thought I'll treat myself because I'm going to my dinner anyway. I forgot to bring it, shall I say. I need to buy some dinner. So I thought, because it's a Friday, I'm going to treat myself to some nice sushi. Now, that looks quite good, doesn't it? So this is actually included in the meal deal. Fair enough, it's £5 meal deal. But it's only like an extra £1 or something, isn't it, than normal. Thought I'd treat myself to a bit of sushi. It's a little bit healthier as well than a Macca's or anything. And so, yeah, I need to be a bit healthier. And these are included in that meal deal as well as one of these. So, a £5, it's not too bad. Gotta say, them prawn sushi rolls were bloody lovely. Really recommend getting them if you ever see them around. Part of the Yo Sushi range is. So I'm here at the moment at the Home Bargains place. Got 3 pallets for them. And there's probably a queue of about 8 trucks. Well, I can't skip the queue, unfortunately. Put in with security, about a 2 hour at least wait before I can get unloaded. Oh, not on a Friday. I've still got about 4 or 5 different drops after this as well. Get me back on the Class 1. A little bit of an update. It's raining. I think this is part of that storm Henk or whatever. Who names these bloody storms anyway? Henk? Really? Why not call it Hank? Hank's a bit more of a normal name, isn't it? Henk? A little bit unusual name, isn't it? Apologies to any Henks out there who may be offended during the making of this video. Sorry. But anyways, a little bit of an update. I'm in the queue now, so I've moved over from that side to this side. And 3 or 4 in front of me. I've been here for 1 hour and 20 minutes so far. Still waiting. Good news, I'm not waiting around because I've got 4 more places to go. I was at 5. I need to double check that, 4 or 5. But anyway, I've got a couple more deliveries still to do. It is now 2 o'clock. Luckily, they're all around the Kirby area, so it's like half a mile from where I am now. And I'm getting out of here. I'm not waiting around. We're getting pulled out. Got to do a quick light bulb change, so I've just fitted a new bulb there. I'd always recommend everybody to carry like one of these like little multi-tools, especially with the star head ones, if it focuses in that. No, it's not focusing in, but yeah. Always carry one of these around and a couple of spare bulbs. You never know when you're going to need them. And just like that, done. Literally a 2-minute job. Don't over tighten them as well. Tighten them, but not over tighten them, if you know what I mean. So these are the ones that I use. So it's a little bit of a multi-tool thing for everything you need. And it just fits on the end of one of these little screwdrivers. So yeah, really handy just to keep in your bag. 3 jobs later, and I've just got to double check this place because it looks a little bit tight for me. But I'm going up that way somewhere. Who knows where? We'll soon find out. But instead of just driving the truck up and hoping for the best, so it's better to double check the space to turn around before you get trapped in a dead end. Looks like we're reversing up because I can't turn around up there. Too tight. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little bit tight to reversal as well, but I'm gonna give it a go. I've got quite a good straight in front of me, so I can straighten up the wagon. Then I've got to get down that little section there. And hopefully these cars are going to be slowing down. So let's take a bit of the curb. Try and straighten the truck up as much as I can and keep it close as I can on the driver's side. Yeah, it should be okay just about there. And straight down I go. I need to raise the suspension a little bit on this as well. Because I'm going up a bit of a hill, I don't want the guard where the lights are to hit the floor. So where possible, use the suspension. Go, straighten it back up. The other side as well, on the passenger side, it's at least like that far away from the mirrors as well. It's all fun and games away. Keeping out for all the cars as well. Quite a few cars parked up. I think that should do me there. And back out we go. The next one's just around the corner. I need to get all the way around, so it's just north of this estate. It's probably about a mile away. That's not too bad. There's someone living in that. I think someone's living in that caravan there then. I think it's only one little pallet at this place. I'm not too sure how heavy it is. I don't think it's a heavy one. And then as soon as I've done this one, I can then come back onto this estate to then collect 6 pallets from one of the clients around the corner. Time is now 3:30, so it's ticking away. Right, that one's that done, that's that done. Yeah, so I've got 2 more. 2 more deliveries. No, 3 more. Miscounted that one then. Well, they're all around the Kirby estate, around this area, so it's not too bad. Hopefully we finish for about 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock. Hopefully a little bit early if possible. We can all hope, can't we? Now it's a place I used to work at actually, is next door to the place where I'm going now, so it's a little bit weird again. Used to do skip driving and class 2 tippers as well. From this place, Triple C, based in Liverpool, yeah. Quite a good company to work for, to be fair. Good start and finish times as well, always local. Good thing about skips, you never go do a night out, are you? So if you're worried about doing HGV driving and you're having to do night out or anything like that, if you do skip work or tippers, yeah, you're home every night and you're finishing at a good time as well. Start normally about 7:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe. Finish for about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Get quite good bonuses as well, we used to. So if you're driving around and you pick up a skip which is not very full, it was all like half full or something, and when safe to do so obviously, you could pick up another skip and stick it on top and you'd get like 20 quid or 50 quid bonus for it. So you bring back 2 skips instead of the 1. So as well as your hourly rate, at the end of the week you could get an extra 100, 150 quid cash in hand as well. And a lot of skip places, they do cash in hand as well for your overtime. So you have like a salary of say like 350 quid, and then for the overtime and extra skips that you bring home and stuff, you could get an extra 150 quid in your pocket, cash in hand. It's not too bad for class 2 driving at the time. The wages has probably gone up a bit more now as well, because that was a couple of years ago now, about 3 years ago I've done that. Well, I used to work with one called Ash Waste as well, over in Chester, just right near the Airbus they were based. That was quite a good company to work for as well, enjoyed it there. You do get some tight areas though where you got to get into, like lifting skips over hedges or fences and stuff. People want them in the front garden or in the back garden. And some of the roads that you go down are really narrow, and you're trying to put a skip in someone's front garden and you're blocking the whole road when it's school time. Yeah, that's quite fun. Fun times doing skip driving. Right, Simmons Wood Industry Estate I'm going for. I'll slow it down a little bit. I wonder if the main road onto the estate has been repaired. It's not that one, no. That's Williamsborough Estate. So Simmons Wood is the other one. So when I used to work down here, it was literally potholes about up to your bloody kneecaps. Bounce around everywhere. No wonder all the truck suspension used to go. I'll see now if it's the same. Oh, it's not a giveaway, that is it? It's a turn. Yeah, working the road. Sounds of a skip. Memories driving down this way. Should be just there now on the right hand side. Yep. Oh my god, look at this for a pothole, it's still here. I'm going to try and avoid it. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but bloody hell, I don't want everything to go flying in the back of my truck. So I'm very slow going over that. No flag tipping, it says on the right hand side, and it looks like there's 4 skips worth of rubbish been dumped everywhere. This place on the left hand side, that was closed before I even started working down here. So that was like, what, 3 years ago? Still derelict. Holloway's down this way, okay. Right, I don't know which way to go. I don't know if it's straight down or is it going to the right. I don't want to get stuck, you see. It's not there to the right by the looks of it. It's like it's TIP trailers. Oh my god, look at all this rubbish. Oh, that's bad. I'll go let this guy pass me, who's behind. It's coming down here somewhere. go too far down because I won't be able to turn around. Can't remember off the top of my head to see if there is any turning circle down here. Yeah, be able to turn it around here, but look at all these potholes are still here 3 years later. God, this is meant to be a trading estate. Right, I'm just going to pull over just so I could Google map everything to see where we're meant to be going. Turns out it wasn't at that place after all, but instead it was on a farm. And I need to be careful here as well because I've got to reverse back and the ground doesn't look too great. Hopefully it should be okay. It doesn't look like mud, but it looks a bit uneasy, to be honest. Don't want to get stuck. But it looks like there's loads of big tyre tracks of tractors and stuff that have been up and down it. Yeah, I'm okay for that. Good. Go over these little potholes. I'm all over the place, these potholes today. Woo. It's just when I got a 3 ton of applesauce in jars on the back. I don't want them tipping over. I really don't. They're the ones that got refused earlier on. That'd be a messy one to pick up. Alright, let's go collect 6 pallets. Back on the estate at Kirby. All the collections are complete or done, and now I've got 2 deliveries left, and I've got 5.4 miles to the one that I'm going to. About a half hour, and it's 4:30 at the moment, so 5 o'clock should be there for. Do you know what? I remember why I don't do class 2 anymore. I've just pulled up to some residential house and I've just had to handball like a 1/4 ton, so 10 25 kilogram bags of rice to someone's front door. Knackered. And last destination, 5:15, 4.6 miles away. Let's go. Definitely not what you want on a Friday. So the time is now 5:10. I'm due to get to the last place for, well, next few minutes really. It's only like half a mile away. But I've got to get past all of this lot. And it's bedlam at the moment. People jumping on a hard shoulder. People cutting across the barrier lanes to get on the other side, the slip road. Looks like straight ahead there's been a big accident because the old road is at a standstill at the moment. So need to be careful these cars don't pull out.
After 100 feet, exit left.
Keeping my eye on the passenger side, making sure nobody undercuts me. Oh God, I hate this roundabout at the best of times, never mind when there's a big accident up ahead. Sorry for it being a little bit dark. It's currently 7:20 and I finished work for about 6:15, so it wasn't too bad. But I'm just visiting one of my friends, Eric, and his whole street is literally in the dark. There's no, there's only one street light in the whole street. It's really weird. But yeah, I'm gonna cut a video there for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. You can't see me, but I'm smiling. Thank you very much. I'll see you. Bye for now.